Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Nice.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here, of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watranpelo.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of...
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu merchant.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliolal. Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watranpelo's down the path! Off the main road!
It's right there.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all. Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the
You're Tobli.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures?
Bring out the example! This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said. The little monster spat on me!
Oh, that stinks.
I can't...
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Better? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, pretty deep in this situation. Like, not like deep. Not like far into it, but like deeply invested in the person. Barb mold. Tried to mold the wax. Alright. I mean, it's kind of hard not to since it's like 90% texting cutscenes. You kind of have to have a level of like investment beyond like how usually video games usually video games brain is not good. Video games get you like into it with interaction. But this is just trying to enjoy the storyline, the show or a movie or something. There's very little gameplay to break it up. What is there is like so good. Mostly it's like, oh my god, what am I doing? Then you get to a dungeon or a boss and it's like fucking random. Red Dead 2 and Cyberpunk? Yeah. Now we're basically trading our way up to a bottle of mescal so we can get something to tame an alpaca. See, like here we get some info, right? We're talking 3 villages, gather information, like bro. You see E7? I honestly feel like they're limiting themselves seriously, like an insane amount by only having 8 episodes per season. It's like they made a thing they have to stick to, and it's holding them back so much. Like they can't squeeze enough story and shit into 8 episodes, so it's like it ends up feeling like something's missing. You feel me? But it was still a pretty good fucking episode. I just feel really sad everyone's fucking dying and falling apart. House of Dragons. Damn, now you have to wait. It sucks. Not a drink. Is that the Game of Thrones spin-off? I'm a chef, Leo Low. I've come here to buy the least best. I'm raw. Always not a duck. I can't handle it. Takes all 6 sips. decided to acknowledge his himself as wearing these laughing out. The music became loud. Plus, I'm really far away from the mic. So, what did you find out? Well, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Hillbilly is. We'll stand at the top of the floor behind. So, instead of altering both for mine. I decided to drop Dragoon and go with Samurai. Not that I dislike the Dragoon rework, more so that I'm just so burnt out. Samurai's pretty fucking good. Plus the aesthetic, it's tight. There's Goku. You have business with me, sir? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Banger soundtrack so far. Alright, homie. Good luck having good loot, man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. Assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, excellent choice. Must warn you though, no cheap. We don't have hell, but we can offer a sack of Matei leaves in exchange. It's top grade stuff like mezcal. Nah, no deal. Matei leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. What? No deal, just like that. So I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Oh yeah, let's get fucked up, dude. Now the real bargaining begins. Show our cards to you real quick. The Rubigo chef's distaste for strong drink. Goblin's invitation to the house. Monsters in the agave. Bring up that. Start strong. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our time. Good point. The monsters. Why'd you give me the choice if you're gonna, you know? Let's hold on to that one. Okay, why'd you? Okay. Good choice. Appreciate your hospitality. I'm afraid I can't hold you. I've heard one of your regular customers, Rubigo chef. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like Matei tea, for instance, brewed from the finest beef, of course. Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed you growing for luxury. I'm part of my Rubigo. but did not realize I myself must endeavor to be a better. Still, even with the added value, no sack of bleed worse than that's where you're at. All the monsters causing trouble. Oh, not yet. Keep that guard up for sleep. As I expect, we're aware of greater succession is currently taking place. That's why the contest is decided. Subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be were to be served there, it would bring you your distillery immeasurable. Wait, could it be that you're rumored invitations at the palace? Discuss that very possibility. As a matter of fact, yes, it must be. So good, corrupt. We agree to honor an opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional escort is speaking for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being good. First impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into the Mola Schutze. It would be such a shame to miss the chance in your life. Grab your guard. Are you saying you have the garments off? Something ideal? I have no garments on now, but I'm afraid I can provide you. His name is Paul Knopf. He works for highly regarded in the law. As a supporter of Wolfgamat, keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in it's certainly a tempting proposal, one of which I should like to take full advantage. The skills still quite balanced. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in agave jaws? Probably easily solved for you. Really, I would be most grateful for your opinion. Ours of kinds and hire yourselves. Factoring in that same expensive weaver, this ship would be a sound bargain. Exciting to come around. So, Boom and I will take care of these prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Paul Knopf. The fields you're looking for are just north of Hello. Say. Go kill some monsters. That should be agave jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the places. map blue the sack of leaves so she can see the view. Monsters were no trouble for you, it seemed. Now, if I could just have the sack. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. The monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the Matei leaves in a written introduction that Bolnock has agreed. Deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mallow. One that inspired me to come this far, third promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle. Blue, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Success, you traded 5,000 pell sack top grade Matei leaves for 10,000 premium mezcal. Lamont is ready to return to Hadley. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pell jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Haha, can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Hadley's place is not far, we just need to head across the plaza. Plaza? And we're here. This is it, the shape we've been working towards. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Sadler. We brought your precious mezcal. Oh! Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. You easily clumped it. What we had was an aspiring critter with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zoral Jah, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Code. Trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle. Great. Stay here. I have all the requisite speed. This will take long. mission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never simple. You'll have an easier time with it than one of myself. Quick detour, get this ether. What? Where'd it go? See it. See it. Let's go. Let me go up here. Zoom up. acquired the saddle then. Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. It's something I need to learn. It's too cute. I can't do it. Great sunken gods, I did it. Hardly seemed bothered, much less to find his fit, as if he was completely accepting of Pokemon's effect. That is because of the singular sin with which the saddle has been loaded. Alpacas find it very soon. I've never taken a good long look at it. But they're actually kind of cute. Ha ha ha, you're only now noticing that. Girl job, back. Just caught a gold. Having done exactly what he set out to do. The alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it both? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca is a solitary existence in the valley, which shuns the company of both man and its owner. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? The beast knows its betters, faced with overwhelming strength and field practice. Illustration of how great the power of the confidence is important. Frank alone won't win it from our father. I'll be the one to find out the city and its relevant. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Unite as one, people must be taught. Suffer for hopelessness first. For a long time. Wages of wars merciless nature. These are what the plants found we evolved all those years ago. Consider the younger generation. Since birth that they bask in broken harmony. They regard war not as tragedy, but as just as the brilliant sun seemed to provide. It offers much of the lesson of the reality of it's beautiful. It's true that war is visible to my eyes. But I have seen with my own eyes where the fire towards the violent rebellion that spawned. Yeah, the Darlian Empire will be patient soon. Press fought back against the president. Anarchists made moves overall. Why go without elevating like to treat all land for respect. However, first promise was his gaze fixed upon a more distant horizon. He would unite not only Cleal but the star. What? Why? I need not explain myself. Oh, well done indeed. First promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved feast. He's always been like that, ever sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kona. It's like we're not even family. Pathfinder's Rural God is a less strict player. Now I need to think about finishing the goal after this hour. Practice that so lead on to where wild help happens. Valley of Burn Kanda. Northwest. Come on. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see what Lamont off there.
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world. immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
They did it!
Let's go.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
So relieved the Third Promise came back to us safe. The alpaca should came out. Surely this would be enough to satisfy the king. Rush ahead. Lamont still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Might be surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted Third Promise. Thirsty. Be right back. back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea. Lamont can't be that far behind. Well, that tea really is magic. See, you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friend. Watching this one taught me a lot about that. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little parts. Guess I've kind of grown fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have we? Yes, there is no mistaking Valley Alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Although I could find a shiny one like Zoralgid. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They're elusive solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tulialal, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords and forebears, would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of the Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yokoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jas showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of tea we offered him. He grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Galul Jas ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelopello from the Yokoi's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between us. So it was that a few words from Galul Jas transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelopello spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so deep. Then you may not know that Galul Jas sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Blue's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelopello fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same results. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Pink Starburst. Five more to go. Oh. You're well on your way, Third Promise. we'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the fellow people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wolf Lamont. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Probably, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpaca. This is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my words lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mab. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling in which to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Copley. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's at least one thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. I suggest you talk to the Yakoi. They once ruled over far more than just Urkapacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yaktaral and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Kryl, I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we've finished with the deed, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yaktaral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tulial and plan our next one. We're well for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn soon, so make sure to set aside your best mezcal for it. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. You've heard Zorojaw's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamot, everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Malbu. You might be right. Feels good to have the fate of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zoral Jaw and his shiny golden alpaca. No, I shouldn't let it bother me. And gods know you've all been so supportive. But I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers. Be a promise that you respect. It's not likely if I stand here carrying on about you. Let's move on. Back to Spalyav Kai with us. The contest has hardly begun. But I'm already on a quest. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Really, even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. I can only hope. Well, we gotta level up first. Gotta level up first. Well, I think those quests should give us enough XP, huh? When we got a triple triad NPC. Let's go. Fancy a game of triple triad has become popular among my colleagues lately as a way to engage with folks from across the south. He's got 1 card, so play him until we get the card and then we'll do those puzzles. Will their balance deck. Sudden death swap. Oh yeah, this guy's a pusher. Let's go ahead and cover our bases. Oh yeah, this guy's a total. Alpaca card, let's go. First try, let's go. For some prestige. Flustered merchant. Flustered merchant appears desperate for help. Thank goodness, I'm capable of a traveler. Please, I need your help. Caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, a young job mercenary. He could barely fend for himself, let alone me. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way there. But no sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back in the jaws of death. Damned if I can't figure out why. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chaba UK and save him. Nopley is rubbing his hands together. Hey, I recognize you. You're a Kumi, yes? I've heard about you. Painted to the 3rd promise. Most dependable individual. My name's Nopley. And I'll have you know I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter. But the enhance the fate guiding them for one singular purpose: the exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment. Feast your eyes on these crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from remote regions of Orzia and shine brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? For you, I'm willing to offer them for the low price of one pearl, in the millions column. It's nigh highway robbery at this valuation, but anything for a friend of the third promise. Sorry, I clearly misheard you. It almost sounded like you said 1 million. They're not even worth a fraction of that price. Well, for such a low price, I'd be a fool to refuse. You're a smartass with it. You say that, but I don't see you reaching for your throwing purse. Strange. Considering how much it set me back in Persians, the price I'm offering you is perfectly reasonable. Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in the Eorzea, right? Well, you see, now what had happened is... Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile. And in the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to battle with powerful entities you call primals. Yeah. What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects. All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one with sense would ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold these crystals never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him. Having never seen crystals of their like, could you blame me? But if they really have no use... Have I, Monopoly the Lucky, been swindled? Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature, before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Akuma? I need someone I could trust, and that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you've no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. Got it, bro. Going to help then? Wonderful. You're truly a kind-hearted soul. Now, before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look into potential uses for them in Tural. For instance, crystals are in high demand among Turali mages who make extensive use of them in their rituals. And I just so happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery's guard. I'd like you to speak with them about the corrupt crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing. In the meantime, I'll see about preparing a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. Per your explanations, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely possible. Finding the requisite materials for a warding vessel should be well within my abilities. The mage you're looking for is an individual of the Bonoa tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you come. be my eyes. You felled those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. I'm getting ahead of myself. Mercenary fire. I'm ashamed such help with even this. Got you, man. So the merchant said you could be in there. The caravan saw her wear scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was be as I could. Thanks for your timely rescue. I can still do just that. I need for you to stay with her. I'll let her know that I'm stable. Grab what I can and be emotional. Unusual crystals, not interested. Pretty from my distance. Intriguing. I've never heard of these practitioners. Practitioner of the arcane arts. I'll not die if they pique my curiosity. But I have no purchase. They're as volatile as you said. Need to be done. Their nature continues to run. So even the mage was not interested. Nevertheless, I think it seemed to write too much our way. Maybe unable to make back what lost. I can do. I wish to stop this. Really, we'd off. Continue again. Let's stop before you pass the so relieved to hear he's safe. We'll try to take considerable pride in the great mercenaries. That young man seems to have a big use of and a preliminary step to that, it seems many young couples gather experience in battles of mercenaries, bodyguards, and sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man will have to discuss it. Not to save my life, because he's known to be like which consider now by retreating. this. Guys, a pushover too. Try again. Drop rates are too good, man. Need to nerf it. We've now won keystones from both the feet of reeds and the people. Surely that means our approach to the contest is correct. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace God's journey presented in the south, we should find the remaining elect. And let's visit the Giant's Nest, like Kryl's. In fact, if you were searching for the Golden City, might be something useful. Home of Yakois and Opry, Urkel Pacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we have to take the long way around. Lozama Upa. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the south. Since we'll need all the keys eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit before passing. So we call in the Moblins first. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now it's going to be a problem. Flight we witnessed the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement collapse. What are we to do then? There's an alternative, but it requires precaution, preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabin or see more of the city. Leo. Just to be sure you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course, who do you take me? Then as your guide, I will see you at the place. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the list. Leo. I need to get my axe repaired. That reminds me, I've never got around to introducing you to Ruffin today. He's the man in charge of Wachu Meki and a good person to know for something. Let's go then. Why you loving that phone? Leo. The markets of Wachu Meki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Levy. Wilflamat is now accompanying you to your adverse side, and in order to leave the quest objective, you need Wilflamat behind entering a different area by speaking with her and selecting the option pathway. If you wish to have Wilflamat accompany you again, return to speak with her at the original location. Ortiz Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T Soul. After the best tacos in Kulialal, they sit at the top of the Sabalyav. You say that, I promise, but you only ever eat all the Brookie Blues and buy my food. Sorry, T Soul, it has been a while. That's where I'll stop. My, the third promise, how might assist you? Well met, Robbie. I need both the nasty men. Yes, it's been quite terrible. Trying to big rocks over me. Something that can fix it. You stand among Terrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. This child's play. I'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. Who's your companion? I ask. This is a great adventure. Brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have reason to visit Washington like you make this Allow me to introduce myself. Rob, the representative of his grandson. Pleasure to meet you. You there, stop dithering in the shadows of the business. I've seen that man somewhere before. Jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Bonjean? Tane? Yes, that was. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't put up the courage to confess his feelings. I'll work with that admirer here. That is to say. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. Let's see if we go and ask. Let me know by link thrower. Gotcha. You were conversing with Master Broken. Oh wait, you met before having me. Found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? You have business with Ralph Lee or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself. You're undeserving of such a thing. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my memory. Before I came to Cleo, I worked in the woods. Procedures should make stains aesthetics. It started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, the products were lacking mediocre. Lost all confidence, doubt, investment. And any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus I did take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreck of his mental distance. Alright then, you offer a morsel and service the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I can try to give you advice. Then you have experience with my predicament, of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, Yeah. Haha, not me. I'm Wook Lamont, third promise of Kulilal. Daughter of the Dawn Serpent. Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet with the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. What is truly important. Oh, sorry, Kumer. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. Alright, guys. To be continued on the story of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. We got a good bit of quests done, so say we're about 10% of the way there. But anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one tomorrow. Bright and early, have a good one. Peace out.